That's it, yeah, Sean.
Good evening, everyone. All four of you. And welcome to Lockdown 3, Quiz 3. We have 5 minutes to go. I know, but this should be fine. It should be fine.
It's on there anyway. Because you were using it.
Yeah, actually, we'll use that one.
Okay.
Put the one waiting screen on.
I don't know how to do that.
Just press that.
Oh, right.
Okay, 7 of us on the stream already. Wow, sorry, I'm just messing around. Okay, so we are at Adam's new school desk today, so it's really professional in a way. But yes, there's some very exciting rounds tonight, including Name the Beer. Name the Beer, which I'm very excited about. I've also got Charlotte's geography round. That's geography questions that she had this week at home for homeschooling. We have got the musicals round. We've got the UK round, around all about the 90s. And famous film taglines. Oh, wow, what a variety. And I think we finish off with a bit of potluck. Oh, there's sport. There's always sport, because everyone loves a sport round. You sorting out, Sarah?
It's not long enough.
It's fine. That'll last.
All right.
Right, so we have 16 people already queued up for the quiz, which is great news. So we're over the low point of a couple of weeks ago. I know, yeah. Well, I had it all set up, Paul. You know, I believe it or not, after doing this, I believe 31 times, I'm just about getting there. Thank you very much. Yeah, I am old enough to remember the 90s Hermans. Unbelievable, isn't it? It's the shave, isn't it? It's the shave. I meant to just trim the sideburns, but as usual, because I didn't let Sarah do it, I just ended up taking them off, which makes me look like a small schoolboy again. We have 18 ready to quiz their world away with 4 minutes to go.
The geography round is all about Jesus. So if you know about...
No, there's no Jesus round.
Yeah, there is.
No.
Oh, the geography.
No.
The geography.
It's geography questions.
Not Jesus round this week. Charlotte wants to do a Jesus round.
It was the RE.
I'm not sure about that.
She did have RE this week.
Yeah,
The
she did have some
RE.
RE questions. So she's thinking about doing a Jesus round. Let me know what you think about that. Might get me kicked off YouTube. Hi to Helen. Hello, how are you doing? We have 18 on the stream. Give me a thumbs up for Virtual Hug. We are 21 active users ready to quiz their world away. Jesus Jones. Not Jesus Jones. Before anyone asks what I'm drinking, I'm going to tell you. I'm drinking. Mum wants a Jesus round. Getting busy with the quizzy. Yes, Julian, we are about to. Herdman wants the plumbing code. If Herdman listened to my ridiculous live things, he'd know it's 651654. I'm going to put it on here. 651654. There you go. 651654. That is your quiz code. We are at the same level as we were at last week. Clearly, people get into a lockdown frenzy and want to take part in this ridiculous quiz. Well, that's good. That's cool. We like this. So, what am I drinking tonight? I know you want to know, so I'm going to tell you. I'm having a chocolate, caramel, and biscuit porter. Oh yes. Oh my. From the Northern Monk Brewery. It's called Northern Star. Belgian beers at Shez Thrasher. Oh, very good. Very good drawings recently from Charlotte. If you are on Sarah's Facebook, you can see all of Charlotte's drawings, or Instagram. We have 27 on the quiz tonight. Oh yeah, we're nearly at record-breaking levels. And 20 on the stream. That's the most I think we've ever had. Drinking? Hello, Dan. How are you?
I'm drinking.
Are you ready? There's no wrestling tonight, but there is Name the Beer. So we are about to start. I've got to manually start this, but we'll give people a few more minutes to get in, and then we'll get on with it. Dan, because you were late, this is what I'm drinking tonight, because I know you're into that. Northern Stars, chocolate caramel, and biscuit porter. And after this, I'm going to have a really strong Brewdog. So that'll go well. Sarah, what are you on, Sarah?
Paul,
Just some wine. Just wine, innit?
Paul says, what is Charlotte drinking?
What is Charlotte drinking?
No more orange squash.
Orange squash.
Rock and roll.
Glass of the hard stuff. Hi, Bernie. How are you doing? Ready for the quiz? No doubt.
Oh.
I think we'll count down from 20 and then we'll go 20, 19, 18, 17, 16,
Grandma says
15,
you're-
14, 13,
Grandma
12,
says you're
11,
pictures are
10,
good.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
5,
4, 3.
2, 1.
Okay, we are starting the film tagline round. Here we go. Name the film from the tagline. The love affair that shook the world. Is that Cleopatra? Is it Macbeth? Is it First Night? Or is it Sleepless in Seattle? Get your answers in quick as you can. Sarah's on the red wine. I ain't touching that. Grape and grain. I'll be in trouble.
You don't want to taste?
I'm tasting a bit. Okay, so it looks like we've got about, I think about 20. So Cleopatra has 65%, it said. Slightly easy one and very easy one coming up next. I've shortened the time to 20 seconds now for you to answer, just to make it even less fair. So Bernie is ready to beat Paul. That's good to hear. 2 people want to give me a hug already. Excellent news. Okay, name the film from the tagline. You should all get this. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Wow, 19 people answered before I even finished talking. Is it Castaway, Philadelphia, Forrest Gump, or Big?
Oh,
And the
I
answer
think I know
is-
this one.
Oh,
Sorry.
24.
Hey!
All 100% of you got Forrest Gump. Well done. Have you ever noticed that you don't see exit signs above doors anymore? Do you think they're on the way out? Right, next question coming up. There are 10 questions on film taglines and they get steadily harder, I think.
Is that someone new?
Don't know. Name the film from the tagline, Real Spies, Only Smaller. Is that Agent Cody Banks, Stormbreaker, Spy Kids, or Spies in Disguise? Is it Agent Cody Banks, Stormbreaker, Spy Kids, or Spies in Disguise? All films that involve small children being spies, but which one had the tagline, Real Spies, Only Smaller?
Charlotte, stop shaking the
It
desk.
is Spy Kids, as nearly all of you got right. Spies in Disguise, an animated film that came out last year. Agent Cody Banks and Stormbreaker, 2 rubbish films that came out in some years. I accidentally ran over a deer the other day. Poor fallow. Okay, next question coming up.
I hope that
Name the
is
film from the tagline, 8 legs, 2 fangs, and an attitude. Is that Big Ass Spider? Earth versus the Spider? 8-legged freaks, or Arachnophobia? So yeah, they're all real films. I've watched Big Ass Spider, and let me tell you, it's worth a watch. But it's not that. It's got a great ending. They finish the spider off with a rocket launcher. Wicked stuff. Yeah, it's Arachnophobia, not 8-legged freaks. I thought it was 8-legged freaks. Kind of fitted that film more, I think. But there you go. I went to see a movie that's rated PG. Tips? No, I want to see a movie. Yeah, sorry, I got that wrong. Never mind. Question 5. Name the film from the tagline, They changed her diapers, she changed their lives. Is it Junior, 3 Men and a Baby, Look Who's Talking, or the equally terrible Look Who's Talking 2? My favourite out of those 4, definitely Junior, where Arnie gives birth. What a guy. He can literally do everything. Oh, would you stop shaking the table, please?
I'm not.
To your oven.
We're on the new desk today. Slightly shaky. Not made for
Children leaning.
children leaning like that. So yeah, it was 3 Men and a Baby. All of you got that right. Well done, you.
Or kicking the legs.
So we are halfway through the film tagline round. Charlotte's getting annoying already, and we haven't really got
Look,
started yet.
Mum's getting annoying.
Name the film from the tagline: a husband, a wife, a millionaire, a proposal. Is it Indecent Proposal, Fatal Attraction, Entrapment, or Disclosure? I believe I've seen all of them. 3 of them could be considered soft core. Would you stop touching the desk? Why not? She's being bad. It's Indecent Proposal. The clue was in the question. Proposal.
She's at it again.
No.
It's your legs. You're kicking the desk.
Okay, next question. I like this confrontation. Name the film from the tagline. If a woman answers, hang on for dear life. Is it Phone Booth, Last House on the Left, Dial M for Murder, or A Stranger Cause? Paul from Skegness says he used to go out with a girl who would light up a room wherever she went. Apparently, her treatment for pyromania isn't going well. That's quite good. Oh, well done.
It's all changed.
So, if a woman answers, hang on for dear life, that is a tagline from Dial M for Murder, and we have a joint leader. And it's still very tight, obviously. That first round, people just feeling their way into the quiz, as it were. So, anyway, quick question 8 coming up. I like the tagline round. My mum's on 25. It's okay, I guess. Name the film from the tagline. What if Peter Pan grew up? Is it Finding Neverland, Pan, The Pirate Fairy, or Hook? So is it Finding Neverland, Pan, The Pirate Fairy, or Hook? All Peter Pan films. Yeah, but which one was more about when he grew up? And the answer... One more time and you will go to bed. And the answer is Hook, as 48% of you said. Some of you said Finding Neverland. It might have been where he grew up, but that wasn't where they used a tagline. What if Peter Pan grew up? That was Hook. Brilliant film. I'm in a legal dispute over my new space movie, War Stars. I need good solicitors, so I'm taking on Harrison Ford. Name the film from the tagline. There can only be one. Is it Battle Royale, Highlander, The One, or is it The Hunger Games? Of course, Battle Royale and right. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, it is Highlander, as 51% of you said, and 51% of you would be right. So the one was Jet Li, where he fought across multiverses to become the one. Jet Li. A Battle Royale, of course, you had to get down to one, and the Hunger Games, obviously, you going down to one. So they're all about one, but only one had that tagline, Highlander. Okay, final question in the tagline round. They stole his mind. Now he wants it back. Is that Total Recall, Eraser, Terminator 2, or True Lies? All absolutely classic Arnie films. But which one has the tagline? They stole his mind. Now he wants it back. Total Recall, of course, remade terribly. We won't talk about that. It is Total Recall, as 77% of you said. Okay, top 5 quickly now. I know. Helen, you're in first, 10 points ahead of Annie. In third is Belushi. In fourth is Vic and Dan. Oh my goodness. Everyone take a picture. Sarah actually is. In the top 5 is my mum, Christine Bomber. Name the beer. Is that Cobra, Tiger, or Holston Pills? Okay, that's Tiger, Cobra, Tiger, or Holston Pills. My favorite, Holstein Pills. What are they? It ain't that. I've never heard of that. But so I've taken the label off. So I'm taking the name off, not the label. Else it'd just be a silver can. That is Cobra, not Holstein Pills. Eraser is not. Well, you're wrong, Dan, actually, because any film that involves Arnie getting 2 massive guns at the end with green lasers and shooting them is a classic. Okay, in which decade? So we're on to the sport round, everyone's favourite round. Did Fred Perry win 3 consecutive Wimbledon titles? Is it 60s, 50s, 30s, or 40s? My mum has already dropped out the top 5. So if you haven't got your picture, that's it for you. Sorry. Love films. Yes, Helen, love films. Yes, she does love films. So yeah, it did right up your street in a way. And the answer was the 30s. Helen, you're still leading. But I'm afraid you haven't got the last 2 questions right. You don't like beer or sport. That's a shame. My mum's got 45. You're still in top 5, but not on the leaderboard, Mum, because you're not quick enough. If anyone's got any tips for cheap plastic surgery, I'm all ears. Who lost the World Cup finals in 82 and 66? Is it Brazil, France, Italy, or Germany? Read the question. Read it carefully. It's an easy one. We have got 26 on the quiz. Very good. Second highest. So thank you. 27 on the quiz, sorry. Germany as 96% of you said. Alan's just told me that it's actually West Germany. Well, it was West Germany, yes. You know what, Alan?
Where are you in the top 10?
Yeah, you know, he's fourth.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
So, which English football team were the first to score 9 in a Premier League match? It's Arsenal, Manchester United, Liverpool, Manchester City. And here we go. I want for a bonus point, and this is a bonus point. We're going to give it 5 points, okay? First person to comment, who was it against? And what was the score? Who was against? What was the score? It is Manchester United, as 44% of you said, and 44% of you were right. But who was it against? What was the score? That gets you 5 points. It wasn't against Norwich, Paul. Ha, 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 ha. Very close, though, in a way. Still no one on the comments. 15-0. No, it wasn't Norwich, Mum. Which is the highest city that ever hosted Olympic Games? Mexico City, La Paz, Athens, or Rio de Janeiro? Against Ghana 9x. No, I don't know what that means, Dan. But who did Manchester United score 9 against? If you haven't got it right in the next 5 questions, the 5 points are off the table. Herman's got it right. It was Ipswich Town 9-1. Oh, yes. So Mexico City, the highest city to ever host the Olympic Games. So well done, Herman. You've got 5 extra points. I'll add them onto your score at the end if you're in the top 10. Otherwise, you'll just have to add it on yourself. Okay, next question. In which sport are the triangle and spider used? Is it gymnastics, snooker, curling, or archery? Just really think about this one. And again, I think it's pretty obvious.
Morbius?
Probably. So which sport are the triangle and spider used? Paul said he had a job in a menswear shop, decided to jack it in. Okay, it's snooker. Triangle, of course, used to set up the balls, and the spider used to angle a shot when there's a ball in the way. Okay, next question coming up. It was 9-1, Paul, actually. Okay, here we go. Name the beer. Is that Tennent's, Foster's, or Coors? Tennent's, Foster's, or Coors? That's an easier one than the first, I think. But, you know, tell me what you think. Tried selling my shriveled prune story to the newspaper, but the head of current affairs wouldn't have it. Oh. It's Foster's, as 96% of you said. We've got a slight runaway leader, about 8 points between first and second. So you really got to start catching him up, people. But we have all changed. We have it is very tight below him, though. So, next question coming up. It's the 90s. Which musical instrument did Bill Clinton like to play? Is it the violin, the trumpet, the saxophone, or the guitar?
The what?
The saxophone. So this is not 10 questions all about the 90s, which the Herman's very kindly said, how can I remember that? I'm so fresh-faced and young-looking. And you know what? They're bang on. But which musical instrument did Bill Clinton like to play? It is a saxophone, as 77% of you said. And 77% of you were right. And that is a tape, for anyone who's not old enough to remember. What is it with bakers, They've always got something to prove. Yes, Paul, indeed. Hello, Adam. Next question coming up on the 90s round. In which TV soap did Kevin and Sally split up? Was that Coronation Street, EastEnders, Emmerdale, or Brookside? There you go, Mum. There is your Coronation Street question. And I've just given you the answer right there. There you go. You just got the answer. Well done, everyone. I'm pretty sure most of you'd answered by then. So that's fine. Okay, and it's Coronation Street as nearly... Oh, we've got another child to knock the table. Excellent.
Yeah, well, it's not my fault you've put the chair right in front of the table, eh?
I didn't. Your sister did.
It's not my fault she did that.
Okay, next question in the 90s round. As I say, 10 questions on this, but I will give you a brief overview of the top 10 in a second. What were the Royal Navy's new vanguards? Were they destroyers, submarines, frigates, or cruisers? I don't know where Charlotte is.
She's in her room.
She had a little tantrum, probably gone to bed.
No, she's...
Yeah, Dan,
Drinking
again with the
tango.
table, indeed. The Royal Navy's new vanguards were submarines, as 32% of you said. 32% of you were right. Annie has jumped into second place. And I tell you what, I'm going to give you one more question and give you then a rundown of the top 5, see if there's any changes, because it's all changed between second and fifth. Here we go, next question coming up. For what was the Carlsberg Prize awarded? Was that Beer of the Year? Was it Pub of the Year? Was it Rear of the Year? Or was it Architecture? Was it Beer of the Year, Pub of the Year, Rear of the Year, or Architecture? The Carlsberg Award.
Mike's joined.
What a great award. It was Architecture, and well done to people for getting that right. Yeah, I'd have thought most people would have thought that was a joke answer. It wasn't. The Carlsberg Award was Architecture. In fifth is Richard. In fourth is Fruit Snake. In third is Annie. In second, again, Helen. You're smashing it. And first is Blueshy. She's there.
You right?
That was my phone falling up.
Which country won the 1992 Eurovision Song Contest with the song Why Me? Is it the United Kingdom? Was it France? Was it Ireland? Or was it Iceland?
Why you got your blanket? Oh, okay. Do you want to get your dad's beer?
Oh.
Yeah.
And you need to wash that out first, Charlotte. It's had a stout in it. It was Ireland, and the song was by Linda Martin. Good old Linda. Just heard that the local prosthetics shop is changing hands. Very good, Paul. Continuous jokes. I like it. Okay, next question. What colour was Monica Lewinsky's infamous dress? Was it red, blue, green, or black? So that's red, blue, green, or black. The colour of Monica Lewinsky's infamous dress. Yes, indeed. Infamous. Is Charlotte leaving home? Well, I don't know. She seems to be collecting stuff together, so maybe. It is blue, as 37% of you got correct. And Fruit Snake has jumped into second. Very, very good, Fruit Snake. What did C.S. Lewis have for breakfast? That's Narnia business. Very good.
It's a blanket.
In which city did the UK's longest industrial strike end in 1994? Important to remember, it's the longest industrial strike. It's Sheffield, because there was another strike that was longer. It's Sheffield, Birmingham, Bristol, or Stoke-on-Trent. So the UK's longest industrial strike ended in 1994. What city was it based in?
Don't move your chair.
Tango.
Mike.
Oh. And the answer is Sheffield. The dispute lasted for 8.5 years at Keaton Sons and Co., who manufactured sheet metal. Oh, thank you very much. I didn't talk to that one.
Glass?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, yes. My new range of concrete bird food is impeccable. Which London borough was chosen as the site of the Millennium Dome? Is it Harrow, Kensington, Woolwich, or Greenwich? So which London borough was chosen as the site of the Millennium Dome? And the answer is another knock of the table.
Yeah, well, my leg's right
Move
next
the
to
chair.
Move the chair then. It's Greenwich, as 92% of you said. And I'm going to give you a quick rundown of the top 5. In fifth is Paul. Fourth is Annie. Third, you are still there, Helen. Second, Fruit Snake. Never a winner. Could it be tonight? And first, many a winner, Belushi. Whom did Bruce Willis part from in 1998? Was it Emma Hemming? Was it Catherine Zeta-Jones? Was it Demi Moore? Or was it Glenn Close? Yeah, Glenn Close. Was it Glenn Close? Because she put his rabbit in a microwave and he decided that was enough. He couldn't be bothered anymore. So was it Glenn Close? You tell me.
Can you just
There we go.
tell Dan that you're not leaving home?
And the answer is Demi
leaving
Moore.
home.
Yes, Emma Hemming. He did leave Emma Hemming, but now he's back with Emma Hemming. He never went out with Catherine Zeta-Jones, as far as I know, and definitely never went out with Glenn Close. Mum's on 80, nowhere near. Apparently, anger management courses are all the rage. In which continent was the black-faced lion tamarin first discovered in the 90s? This was in the 90s. Is it Asia, Europe, Africa, or South America? So Asia, Europe, Africa, or South America, the black-faced lion tamarin. It's South America, 17% of you put, and we have 1 point. We have 2 points between third, second, and first. Wow. And the black-faced lion tamarin is a monkey. We've got one person who's missed 15 questions because it keeps cutting out. I hope that isn't happening for anyone else. We've got 28 on the quiz. That is the second highest ever. Amazing. Name the beer. Now, if you look really closely, you can always see it on the can. Is it Strapperman, Grolsch, or the third one?
Are these cans with the label?
Cans with the labels, well, semi-removed.
You got Peter and Snuggle.
And the answer to that one is Grolsch, as nearly everyone put. 92% of you put that. Well done, that. I think that means about 2 or 3 of you put Strapperman. Same colour, but it isn't. That is a Grolsch can. I love the name, the beer round. Nearly 3/5 through. Wow, this is flying. Jack likes Adam's hair. He'll be happy about that. What would you find on the stamp from Lundy Island? Is it an avocet, a puffin, a tern, or a pelican? This is the UK round. Yeah, the UK round, because you've all been asking for it. It's the UK round.
It's water.
I know, I'm just got to clean the palate, Sarah. So for those interested, just finished a nice stout. It is a puffin. Just finished a nice stout. I'm now hitting the a New England IPA, which is a collaborative brewing thing from Brewdog and Cloudwater. It's a sneaky little 6.8%. Should be fun. Oh, cloudy. HR is a postcode for which UK city? Is it Horton, Hartlepool, Hartford, or Hereford? I did say to Sarah when I wrote this question, fancy saying that when you're drunk. I can't say it now. What does that say? But yeah, I'm going to try to do it again. Is it Horton, Hartlepool, Hartford, or Hereford? There we go. Hereford. And it is Hereford, as 66% of you said. We have a joint leader, and we have a chap only 3 points behind them. Helen, you are just smashing this tonight. You carry on. So this UK round is about 10 questions, I believe, and then we'll be on to the musical round. The shortbread biscuit is the easy one. It's a gimme of the round. Shortbread biscuit is famously associated with which UK country? Northern Ireland, England, Scotland, or Wales? We all eat it, but where is it famously associated from? You know this. At Christmas, you always get a couple of tins, don't you, of Scottish shortbread. There you go. Just give me the answer. Because it's too easy. So, of course, I will. And you've all answered anyway, so it doesn't matter. So, there we go. That's my next beer. Ooh, look at that. Like drain water. 92% of you said Scotland, 92% of you. Of course, correct. That's different gravy. It's a 9.
It's not gravy.
Okay, next question. Spy FM is a radio station in which UK city? Is it Salisbury, York, Chesterfield, or Lincoln? All places which house cathedrals. Most of them have spires, but which one has a radio station called Spire FM? Salisbury, York, Chesterfield, or Lincoln?
They do have towers.
Well, they do. Most of them, I said, Sarah. I don't give them the answer. It's Salisbury Cathedral. 22% of you are correct there. It's Salisbury. And we have a new leader, a first time ever leader. But I'm not gonna put pressure on him now. You know, there's a long way to go. There's another 18 questions. Here we go.
First time.
Which walking trail runs from Winchester in Hampshire to Eastbourne in East Sussex? Is it the South Downs Way, the Viking Way, the Pennine Way, or the Peddars Way? My mum used to wash my hair with lager shampoo. It was only years afterwards I realised I'd been fostered.
Brilliant.
And it's the South Downs Way. 64% of you said, and that first time ever leader has taken a good lead now. The pressure is mounting on his shoulders. Okay, next question coming up in the fabulous UK round that I'm sure everyone is enjoying. Name the beer. It's not. It's a beer question. Is it Carlsberg Export, Asahi, or Carling? So is that Carlsberg Export, Asahi, or Carling? All horrible beers, but which one deserves its place on that pretty nasty looking can? Is it Carlsberg Export, Asahi, or Carling? It's Carling. Yeah, disgusting Carling. As 85% of you got correct. Sounds like a cat is scratching at something, Sarah.
Can you go and have a look, please?
Yeah, so 85% of you knew that was a Carling can. On my first day in the tape factory, I was told to go and see the gaffer. Okay, it's the musical round. I thought we had more of the UK round, but that worries me. What's to come? But what's the name of the Wicked Witch of the West in Wicked? Is it Esmeralda, Galinda, Elphaba, or Glinda? That was someone kicking the table again.
I'm sorry.
Okay, what was the name of the Wicked Witch of the West in Wicked? It is Elphaba, as 32% of you got quite correct. Yeah, so this beer right here, you can get that from Tesco. £2.50, I think, and it's amazing. Cheeky 6.8% as well.
Yeah.
Lovely. In the 2001 film Moulin Rouge, what is the name of Nicole Kidman's character? Is it Satine, La Cuca, or Christian, or Môme Fromage? Fromage. All characters
Fromage, right.
from Moulin Rouge, but which character did Nicole Kidman play? Satine, La Coca, Christian, or Môme Fromage?
The top one.
Satine, as 70% of you said. Jack says, thank God for the name that garbage beer round. Yeah, I'm assuming you're not doing great tonight and only getting the name the terrible beers round. Yeah, I thought I could have done it with my beers, but no one would have known what they were because they're a bit arty-farty. So I went with the rubbish beers. What is the name of Jeff Conaway's character in the 78 film Grease? Is it Danny, Kaniki, Vince, or Sonny? So who did Jeff Conaway play? Danny, Kaniki, Vince, or Sonny? All characters in Grease, as I said. But which one did Jeff Conaway play? It is Kaniki, as 59% of you put. Well done, 59% of you. I'm about to give you a quick rundown of the top 5 in approximately 2 questions' time. But we have a tight leaderboard, and I'd still say 1 to 5 anyone could win because you never know. In the musical Cats, which character sings the song Memory? Is it Macavity, Rum Rum Tugger, my favourite character, Jemima, or Grisabella?
Who?
All characters.
All characters in Cats, yeah, especially Rum Rum Tugger. But which one sang Memory? And it is Grisabella, as 48% of you got. Well done. It is very tight between 3rd and 5th. 1st and 2nd are making a leap for it, but you never know what will happen there because we've got Potluck coming up and Charlotte's Geography round.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, what stage and film musical is set on the fictional island of Kalokari? Is that Mamma Mia, South Pacific, West Side Story, or Miss Saigon? My mum saw that when Elaine Page sang it. Saw what? Oh, Cats. Got you. I've just been sentenced by the court for being narcissistic. I'm peeling. Very good. It's Mamma Mia, as 33% of you put, and 33% of you were right.
Oh, Fruit Snake did not get that one
Fruit
right.
Snake did not get that one right. It is tight at the top. There's one. I think if you get a question right, it's 5 points if you're not really quick. So there's literally one question between the two now. Name the beer. Is that Carlsberg, Corona, or Pilsner Urquell? And no one's heard of Pilsner Urquell, so it's definitely not that. So is it Carlsberg or Corona? Corona's usually in a bottle. So is it Carlsberg? It is. So no, there's a 5-second delay. So
You've got year 3 geography.
yeah, it's Carlsberg. And I do like how a lot of people put Pilsner Urquell, the beer that no one's ever heard of. It is
an actual
Carlsberg.
beer?
Yeah.
So but while we go into the top last 10 questions, in first is Fruit Snake, 2 points ahead of Belushi. In third is Anne. In fourth is Helen. In fifth is Grey Dog. Where is the largest mountain in Europe? Mount Elbrus. Is it the UK? Is it Switzerland? Is it Russia or France?
This is year 3 question.
This was Charlotte's
Oh,
question
yeah.
this week in her lesson, in one of her quizzes. The largest mountain in Europe.
That's the continent of Europe.
Yes, the continent of Europe.
And
It
that
is Russia. Yeah. And I know what you're going to say. Russia isn't in Europe, but the mountain is actually on the European continental plate. So, and that's what a teacher said. So don't have a go at me.
No, actually, that's what the person.
Yeah, but
On the
your
video.
teacher set you the question, didn't she?
I know.
There's also a part of Russia that's in Europe.
What are the names of the 2 rivers that divide Europe? Is it the Volga, the Amazon, the Rhine, the Nile, or the Danube?
We're after 2.
We're after 2, the
The
2
Danube.
rivers. So we need 2 answers here. The Volga, the Amazon, the Rhine, the Nile, or the Danube? Which 2 rivers divide Europe?
Well, you did the question 3 days ago.
I know.
It's the Rhine and the Danube. The Volga is a river in Europe, but it doesn't divide it as such. The Amazon, of course, is not in Europe, and neither is the Nile.
I like somebody put Amazon.
Now, the Amazon in South America, and the Nile, of course,
Yeah.
in Africa. Okay, which is the longest river in Europe? Is it the Rhine, the Danube, the Volga, or is it the Thames?
It's pretty long.
Thames is pretty long, but the UK as a country isn't actually that big, so one would suggest it isn't the Thames. So is it the Rhine, the Danube, or the Volga? After my career as a tailor ended, I concluded I'm just not cut out for this. It's the Volga, as 15% of you said. And with 7 questions to go, it's getting very tight.
7.
Yeah, I think the chasing pack are slightly catching up, but I don't think they've got enough in the bank to get there. So it's between the top 2, I think. What's the name of the highest and most extensive mountain range in Europe? Is it the Himalayas, the Alps, the Rocky Mountains, or the Andes? Okay, Julian has something to tell us. My wife's mad at me because she says I never buy her flowers. I honestly didn't know she sold flowers.
That's the first joke.
Very good, Julian. I like that.
Somebody else.
And it is the
No, we
Alps,
did lost
as 80% of you said, and 80% of you were right. The Rockies and are in America. So yes, Helen, you've dropped. You've literally disappeared.
Oh,
The Spilsby Herbans with 2 Zs have appeared in the top
living the
5.
school round.
Look, one
Where are Mount Etna and Mount Vesuvius? Come on, this is fastest thing of first, surely.
located.
Portugal, Sweden, Romania, or Italy. This is basic.
Living the school round.
Remember, this is Charlotte's geography. This is her questions this week. Just saying. Anyway, another this stuff's going right to mind. I've gone all red.
There's 12 questions. Then
Is it
pick
good?
the
Is
top
it
10
tasty?
of them.
Well done, everyone. Of course, it's
Italy.
Italy. So, Fruit Snake, you are still winning by 2 points from Lucy.
Faster.
You need to be faster. Yes, indeed. Grey Dog in 3rd. 4th is Paul, and with 2 Zs, it's the Spilsby Herbans in 5th. Next question, 46. Name the beer. Is that Brahma, Sagres, or Red Stripe? Oh, horrible Red Stripe.
I bet
The
I
class,
know which
a
one it is.
typical Oasis beer. They always used to have a can of Red Stripe. But is that can Red Stripe?
I mean, it does have a red stripe on it.
It does, yeah.
I bet
Is it Red
it's
Stripe?
Red Stripe.
And the answer is
Red stripe.
Red Stripe. And there is a tie for the lead. There's a tie for the lead. So it could go anyway now.
So
4 questions
somebody
left.
put that.
Can you just give her
Shout out to Sophie, who's had to come off the quiz because her phone kept crashing, but she is watching the YouTube. Dedication. A Raytheon Radarange was an early prototype of what? Was that television, a computer, or a microwave oven?
This is different.
These are 3 potluck questions. They could be any subject, anything you want. What is a Raytheon Radarange?
What?
It is a microwave oven, and
Oh,
the chat we keep putting pressure on has taken a 5-point lead.
Ah.
I'm going to give you a quick top 5 after the 48th question, and I'm not going to say anything else. A man in an interrogation room says, "I'm not saying anything without my lawyer present." The inspector says, "You are the lawyer." The lawyer replies, "Exactly, so where's my present?" How much to own is Mayfair in Monopoly? Is it £400, £300, or £500? What a
Okay.
poorly worded question from Richard. How much to own? How much is Mayfair
How much
to
to
own?
own?
How much to own?
How
How
much
much
to own?
is Mayfair to own? Would have been the correct English
How
there.
much to own?
How much to own?
How
Yes.
much to own?
If you wanted to own Mayfair, it'd be £400. And we've got another change in
How
the
much
top
to
two. And it's Belushi with 3-point lead over Fruit Snake with Grey Dog in third, Paul in fourth, and Alex in fifth, appearing on our leaderboard for the first time.
Alex.
Okay, one last question in the potluck round.
Good job.
How many signs of the zodiac are represented by horned animals? Is it 4, 5, or 3?
4, 5, 6, 3.
So how many
4,
signs of the
5,
zodiac are
or
represented
3?
by horned animals? Is it 4, 5, or 3? One question left after this, and we could have an unassailable leader after this. Let's find out.
I don't know. Is it 3?
Could be anybody.
It's 3. We have a new leader again. This is the most exciting finish to a quiz in, well, months,
Ooh.
if I'm being fair. Okay, we've got more beer. It's coming up. Whoever gets this right wins the quiz, basically. That is how, that's the point we're at. That is the
That's
point we're
how-
literally at. Here we go. Name the beer, name the beer, name the beer. Is that Moretti, Peroni, or Estrella? Oh, God.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Pepperoni.
Don't. Oh.
What beer is that? Moretti, Peroni, or Estrella?
Pepperoni.
And I'm not telling you, I'll be able to see the winner before all of you lot, but I'm not going to tell you until that top 10 is announced.
Oh.
I don't know what to do.
Oh. It's that finger.
This has never happened before.
Pepperoni.
This has never happened before. This has never happened before. Okay, here we go. Top 10. In 10, Helen, you kept in the top 10. Well done.
Can I do
With
the top
186
5?
points. No. In ninth, the Spilsby Hermans
nice.
with 2 Zs with 186 points. So I'm going to call that joint ninth. In 8th, Sharon and Bob, second time quizzes in 8th. Well done climbing that leaderboard. In 7th is Bernie, past winner with 192 points, 1 point ahead of Sharon and Bob. In 6th is Anne. Well done, Anne, 195 points. In joint 4th are Alex and Paul. In 3rd, 2 points ahead of them is the Grey Dog. And, well,
Oh, look at the time.
I'm going to call it joint first. Belushi wins with his fastest finger, but because he's never won it before, we're going to say joint first is Fruit Snake and Belushi. Well done to the pair of them.
3 seconds.
Belushi was 3 seconds faster. Oh,
Herman, I'd like to know your points, please, so I can add
Hold
your
on.
5 on, because you may be in this
you-
top 10. And without knowing that, I won't know if you
Where's
are. Mum was doing well, and then it went off. Oh, dear. Vic liked the musical round. She got 160 points. My mum did. She liked excellent quiz. Thank you. Thank you for the excellent quiz, as always. Name the beer. Like Vic liked name the beer. Well, I thought it was good. Yeah, name the beer. We like name the beer.
Name the beer. Do it.
Thank you. Jesus round next.
Yeah.
They are year 3. Year 3.
Yeah.
All right. Next week we'll have a Jesus round.
RE. We'll
RE.
just call it RE.
We'll call it the RE
Jesus.
round. Yeah, religious education.
The baby Jesus.
Same time next week, of course, Paul. Loved the
Same
find the beer round. He likes visual clues. I think I might stick a couple of picture rounds in next week if I can work some out. Name the beer was everyone loves name the beer. Need a Jesus round. Thank you, Julian. Thank you to you for taking part. Herman, yes, if you let me know your score, Herman, I'll add the 5 on from your Ipswich bonus points, and we'll see where you finished off. But
We
yeah,
don't like Ipswich.
we do not.
No. Especially nice guy.
Anyway, thank you all for taking part. My mum's best score ever, even though it went off 160 points.
Well done.
Well, anyway, yes, indeed. What was that pink unicorn thing that Charlotte had in the background before? It's her blanket that she's now unfolded.
It's a blanket that folds into a
16th
bag.
place for Justina. Well, that's not bad at all. That's about halfway. That's quite good. Anyone else want to tell us their position? It's always good to know.
Somebody wants to
Because
see you.
stupidly on this stupid website. I can only ever see the top 10. Hate the geography round. Love the tagline round. But I did much better than last. Well, yeah, and
You
you
did
got
like the
109.
year 7, year 3
That was
geography.
Herman doesn't want to mention his score this week.
Oh, is
Very
that good?
Anyway, the streamers are leaving us because I'm waffling on, so I'm going to leave you because it's time for a bit of cruising with Jay McDonald to finish my night. So I just can't get enough of it. If anyone wants, can I have a few thumbs up for people who want to hug me? Because I've only got 2 people so far. Richard's actually Richard Osmond. Thank you. 11th for us says Caroline Thrasher. Well done, Caroline. You did very well. 3 people want to hug me. Excellent. So yeah, if anyone wants to know what to buy me for Christmas / my birthday, I would love the 2 Cruising with Jay McDonald CDs.
Big hugs.
That's what I want.
Really?
Yeah,
Big
that's what I
hugs.
want. Just to listen to in the car, on the way to
I
work.
haven't got a CD player.
My mum wants to hug me. Oh, that's embarrassing. Charlotte skinned a unicorn and is parading with her trophy. Excellent, Dan. That's really excellent. Anyway, I'm.
After the dinner time conversation.
That is
yeah.
amazing.
Oh.
Absolutely amazing. Right, we are going now. 6 people want to hug me. Thank you. Mum said she'll get me the Jay McDonald CDs. Well, thank you very much, Mum. That makes everyone's lives a lot worse in
You
this
can
house
only
apart
listen
from
to it in Ryan's car.
No,
Yeah, I definitely will.
I
Join me if you know.
Jamie.
You can't be. Herman watches a bit of Cruising in with Jay McDonald. I knew you bloody would. It's classic. Sit down, turn your brain off, grab a
It's
beer.
everywhere. It's
And you
everywhere.
don't have to
can't
really
escape it.
watch it.
It's
You just
everywhere.
listen to her dulcet Yorkshire tones, and you're so happy. Right, anyway, I'm going. I will see you all next week at 8:30. Let's keep the big numbers going. We're going to get through this. I'm here till the end, so let's do it. I'll see you at 8:30 next week. 2 picture rounds, an RE round. It's already written itself for me. See you in a bit. You heard me. I love the song at the end. It's all I watch it for.
Wah. Wah.